You dating a guy, stop being so quick. When you meet a guy, I don't give a damn how fine he is. Stop trying to be so quick to be kissing and hugging on him and getting sexual on with him. No, you need to wait. You need to meet his daddy. You need to meet his granddaddy. You need to meet his uncles. You need to meet his cousins. You need to meet his friends. You need to meet all the men that's associated with him. Because guess what? Your potential match might not be with him. It could be with somebody else. Because it ain't nothing worse than you meeting a guy and then you've been hooked up with him, and then you meet all of his friends. You meet his daddy, you meet his granddaddy, you meet his cousin, and one of them fine as fuck, and then you kicking yourself in the ass because you mad because you gave him some. Stop that. Get to know them all. You know what I mean? So that way you can have the best possible match. But if you ain't gave them none, it won't be no harm, no foul. If you ain't been kissing on them and being intimate with them, then what can he really say? He can't sit up there and be like, I can't believe you fucked me and my daddy. No, nigga, I ain't fuck you. But hey, I'm about to go over here and get with him. Come on. You dating the guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Listen, that happened on your boy's platform like 2 days ago. Listen.
Can I say this? Y'all know that sound where it be like, where are you from? Matter of fact, where is everybody from? Try to get to know the whole crew. That just reminded me of that. First of all, that's how you end up ran through, because listen, these guys, they gonna hit. Trust me, if you offer it up, they gonna hit. You just gonna end up single alone with a high body count. Now what?
Okay, listen to this though, because Taro, I got audio of Taro saying some wild stuff too, but I ain't gonna play it. But listen.
Wait, you got to wait, because she be acting like the good girl.
Let's go listen. I'm gonna play the Taro audio. That's gonna be the last audio I'm gonna play.
Nah, if you're gonna play her audio, you gotta let her up here to defend herself.
I need y'all to really speak on like how y'all feel about this and like where y'all stand on this. So that's what we gonna do. Hold on.
Roll the clip.
Okay, let me roll it. Here we go, y'all. This one was about 2 minutes and some change. So listen very carefully because I ain't playing it again.
I'm not opposed to polygamy. I'm gonna open by saying that. First of all, if a man is doing, have you seen what the streets is looking like, Noble? The streets is looking murky. The streets is looking grimy. Yeah? The streets is looking mad. So if a person, and you're not opposed to it, if you're opposed to polygamy, that's different. If you're monogamous in nature, that's different. But if you're opposed to it, a person is comfortably providing a lifestyle for you. You change your car every 2 years, comfortably providing for your kids. You don't have to work. He comes home, treats you and the kids right. There's nothing in his behavior that's saying man has an outside girl. There's nothing in his demeanor or behavior. Man, let the man cheat in peace. Go and let the man do what he's doing. In fact, you can even create a schedule. Is he Tuesday, Thursday? What are we doing? Because really, I mean, and as I said, I'm not opposed to, if you're monogamous, yeah?
I did not see this coming. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't see this coming. But go ahead.
If you're monogamous, you're going to feel away. If you're monogamous, you're going to feel away. But if you don't mind it, forward, man. Now, I have to imagine, over a little outside sex, Noble, I have to go clock into the job. I haven't worked in 5 years. I have to be clocking into job. I got 3 kids, got to be looking babysitter. No, come on. Let's let the girl in. Let's discuss Tuesday, Thursday. What is how are we doing this? Because honestly, over a little outside sex, you're going to give everything up. Come on, man. That's just my take. I don't feel like cheating should be done in the dark. I feel like, let's bring it on the table. What are you saying? Which needs aren't getting met? How can we arrange it? What's going on with your girl or whatever? But honestly, I don't see why not. That's just me.
So listen, ladies, listen.
Nah.
I need y'all to speak on. Listen, I need y'all to. So basically, what Miss Tyree was saying is that, listen, if I took her out on a date and, on the date, Division or CEO happened to be there, and she found Division or CEO to be more attractive than me, or she thought that she vibed with them better than she vibed with me, what she says she's gonna do is tell me that, that she had a good time, but respectfully that she don't see us being compatible, and that she gonna, double back up with the man that I just introduced her to. And like, just so we be clear, we only been knowing each other for like 48 to 72 hours, right? We only been knowing each other for 48 to 72 hours. So what I say and where I stand is that, listen, I think it's kind of nasty to, like, she was like, whether I see him 6 months down the line and we're single, or whether I see him next week and we're single, she's like, it's okay for me to, like, double back with your friend if I was vibing with him more and, I found him to be more attractive. I think that is nasty behavior. I think anyone, because this happens in real life all the time. Like, people end up not talking to their brothers anymore because of this. People end up not talking to like a guy that they grew up in the sandbox with. They went all to grade school together, played on the basketball team, the football team together. People end up shooting each other and unaliving each other because of stuff like this. Like, you're playing first of all, it's a nasty game, and you're playing a very dangerous game because you're getting in between a relationship that two people have. Now, with that being said, if that guy is really your friend, if that guy is really your brother, he shouldn't entertain the situation. He should hit you up and be like, yo, what you and such and such got going on, because she's hitting me up now, or she's trying to link with me. And I said, it's different if the man sends the woman, or gives the referral to gives the man a referral, or if he sends the woman to his homie's way. But for you to double back with the guy that guy just introduced you to, that you went out on a date with, I think that is very nasty. Secondly, what's up, Hottie Supreme? Secondly, yeah, like Tara was saying, y'all be doing all this. Y'all be going through the phone. Hey, Sosa, can you please mute up? You got some background coming in. Y'all be going through the phone. Y'all be showing up at the job. Y'all be doing all these damn things just to stay at the end of the day. So if you're gonna do all of that and stay at the end of the day, like she said, come up with a schedule, with the girl, like she said, no STDs, no pregnancies, and rock out.
These girls be doing all this, yeah? Going to his job, doing everything just to stay. You're gonna go through the phone, do all of that just to stay? Have peace of mind. Just relax. Bring a girl in. Let's discuss an arrangement. Let's get a schedule running here. Let's be organized about, because you're gonna stay anyway. You're living polygamous anyway. If you're a girl who's leaving, that's different. But most of these girls stay anyway. Come on. These girls be doing all this.
Man. So if you're gonna stay, ladies, you might as well not put yourself through all that. Like she said, no STDs, no outside pregnancies, and get the girl on the schedule. Like, she can have them Tuesday and Thursday, and you have her and he's all yours the other day, and that's it. But if you're gonna stay at the end of the day, then stop trying to make a big deal out of it. I agree with her on that. Magnolia, let's start with you, Magnolia. Where do you stand on those two situations?
So for the first situation, that's called a homie hopper, and I agree with you. That's disgusting. Like, even if it doesn't work out with the person that you're seeing, I think that you should make it a rule that you shouldn't get with any of his friends, shouldn't get with his brother. Go to just a whole nother situation. Doing all of that is just so ridiculous and disgusting. It's not cute. It's not attractive. It's just messed up. And like, you shouldn't have friends that would do that. Like, I thought that was like guy bro code and girl code, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. But at least in girl code, you don't sleep with your friend's man, or like you don't do that. Like, but
No.
some people don't live by that.
No, your friend should not do that. Somebody that you consider to be your good friend, somebody that you consider to be your brother for real, they should not do something like that. But in reality, this happens all the time. Like I
It's
said,
disgusting.
men pew each other over stuff like this. But men like will know each other for 20 years and never ever talk again because they let a woman come between them. Like I said, it is different if it is different if I went out on a date with you and we broke off for whatever reason, and Division is my homie, and I say, okay, you looking for a girl like that girl that I introduced you to that time? She's a really good girl. Like, you should tap in with her. It's different if I send you his way. But for me to like introduce you to a guy, and I only been knowing you for 48, 72 hours. For me to introduce you to a guy, and then like you just tell me that you don't want to be with me anymore, and you
Then
don't
get with
tell me
this
why,
homie.
you double up, but then you double back with my friend. That's some nasty behavior to me.
That's messed up. Like, I wonder if they ever like put themselves in like their shoes. Like, how would you feel? Like, that sucks. Like, I don't. Yeah, like people usually like that. They don't. I would say like just when they get older, they're gonna realize that they're gonna be lonely and stuff, and they're gonna wonder why. So,
No,
um,
and listen, I love Miss Tyree. Miss Tyree is 42. She still got that mindset. Like you heard her. She said do not get intimate with them. She said you make sure you tap in with the brothers, the uncles, the cousins, the granddad,
ew, no.
whichever one is the best option, then choose from the best of those. So
Nah, I agree. That's like splitting a whole family up, whole friendships up. That's just drama. That's just drama. That's all that is. That's not anyone
But
looking for a
you
serious
know what I
relationship.
say? That family was already on the brink of destruction if that girl could
Yeah,
go
if
in
he
and
went
mess
and
them up like
slept.
that.
Yeah, what the hell?
so
And then
Magnolia,
for the second thing
yeah, go ahead.
that Tarot said, okay, so like at first I was like, when she was like, be okay, like it's okay, don't stress, be okay with them cheating. I was like, wait, what? But then after listening, I was like, well, I mean, technically she's right. If he cheats on you and you decide to put up with that, me personally, I wouldn't put up with that. I would leave right away. But for the people that decide to put up with that, yeah, you might as well go poly and like at least, accept it and be okay with it and do those things. Because if you're gonna stay with him if he's cheating anyway, I mean, you might as well allow it, or hey, date that person too. Like,
No, let
but
me
that's if you want to stay, I guess.
no, let me be clear though, because this is what we talked about the other night as well. Like, Terrell's a stay-at-home mom. Terrell been a stay-at-home mom for 5 years. Lives a great life, very happy. Like, and what her and I were saying. Listen, y'all give me 1 minute. This one gonna be 1 minute because I don't.
Nah,
Yeah, yes. Because
he
this is
got
the
a he
thing,
got
bro.
an audio
Y'all
for
be
everything.
listen. Y'all,
Bro,
there's one.
no, we boycotting, bro.
It
We
is
don't want to hear
situation in
no more
the world.
audios.
And because the guy slipped into some coochie one time, you willing to throw it all away, and you think that you're gonna go back into the dating market and have that and have with like 2, 3 kids and have the same opportunities to get that same type of man. And in all reality, you're not gonna have that. So it's like Tara, like, so that's what Tara was saying. So it's like I'm gonna mess that up simply. I'm gonna mess up this situation simply because he got some coochie one time. Like, no.
Oh well, then me on that, then I would have to like disagree because
You better
if
listen. You
you
want to be able to just walk away from a guy simply because he cheated on you, and you think that you can just go into the market and get better. You better be in a position to where you can really go into the market and get better. Don't think like Terrell said. Don't think you about to, leave him and have little peanut head Keenan with you and his sister and their sister or their brother. You about to go out there and you about to just have your pick of the litter. You're not. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not getting your pick of the litter going out into the market.
Providing for you. It's the man who's giving you everything. What more? As a woman, learn to be content, man. Learn to have content in your heart. What more? He's giving you all the things in the house. He's just going to get a little road sex. Come on.
And let me. So, how you feel about that, Magnolia?
Okay. So I feel like if that's the case, then in that sense, the message that you're putting out is, oh, like for example, for a guy, oh, once she has all these kids, and since I'm the provider, if I go cheat, I know she's gonna stay, because like, what's she gonna do without me? Like, I feel like that's the message that's going out. So, like, if your wife is doing everything that you like, right? Let's say it's a traditional relationship, right? She's staying at home, she's cooking, taking care of the kids, and it's working. Why would you even go and cheat on her in the first place?
Okay,
That's a good like.
okay, so let me be clear because I said this the other night and other people weren't there. But listen, I am not advocating for the man to step out on that woman. I'm not advocating for him to have another situation or other situations. But what I'm saying is, like, if you are a stay-at-home mom, like you say, he's provided you a very comfortable lifestyle. You're going on vacations. You're getting a new car every couple of years. Like, even someone like Taro. Taro is an engineer by profession. When Taro was in the workforce, she was working with a lot of white people, and she was in a very stressful, like, toxic environment. She said her hair grows longer being a stay-at-home mom, and she's happier. So for her to leave that situation to like have to go back to work now, and now she has 3 kids. Now she's trying to date as a single mom with 3 kids. Like I said, you're not going to have the same options that you're not. It's going to be very hard for you to come across a man that's going to provide you that same type of lifestyle again. That's all I'm saying. So again, I'm
Well,
not.
that's true. That could where
But
that could be true.
like Carol said, weigh your options. You got to weigh the odds when it comes to things. So like, do you want to go back to work? You don't want to go back to work. Are you going to be able to get a man that's going to provide 100% like this man is? No, you won't. You're going to get a man that wants to do 50-50 with you, or you're going to have to contribute financially. So do you want to go back to that lifestyle, or do you want to just like she said, let's be organized about it. Let's set a schedule so we all know what's going on, and I can still live this lifestyle.
Well, then I would have to say that that's why I feel like you should be able to still do some things on your own, because in those situations when that happens, like if you're I personally believe that if you're not happy and that's not going to work, and even if you try the poly and you're just not happy with it, no, you should not have to stay with that. Like you should That's not even okay. Like if you're not happy with it, if you cannot be on the, like, for example, maybe for Tara, she can deal with that. And if that works for her, then do it. But that may not work for someone. Some people's deal breakers is cheating. Some people can't look at the person the same, love the person the same, especially if you have a woman that's traditional, that's doing everything, like, right? Like the woman that y'all complain about not having, that she's there doing that, and then y'all have the nerve to cheat on her? No, she should not have to stay. And although it may be hard for her to find somebody else, if she's a good traditional woman, she will find someone else.
Sure. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not saying she has to stay, but I'm just saying that I do understand what Terrell is saying. At the end of the day, it's gonna be the woman's decision to do whatever she wants to do. Yeah, Gail, go ahead. Unmute Gail. Go ahead. Speak on these. Speak on where you stand on these.
Okay, thank you. So the first audio, I think that's good advice if you're looking for something temporary, if you're looking for some fun for the weekend, but it's very bad advice if you're speaking to young girls who want more permanence, who want a husband. Um, like everyone said, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. So it's good advice if you're looking for something for Saturday night, but other than that, no. I will say on the second clip with Taro speaking, I think you're dealing with 3 different things. First of all, I think what everyone's talking about is polyamory, not polygamy. So polyamory is just a number of partners. Polygamy is having wives. I think having 4 girlfriends or having a side chick is very different than being emotionally, financially, and mentally responsible for 4 women and your children. That's polygamy. And in fact, in Islam, it's so stressful. Only about 1% of the men in Islam actually do it because it's very difficult even devoting all your finances and time and energy to one woman. So now you would have like 2 to 3 wives, which will be so mentally draining. So not a lot of people do it. So polyamory, if you want to do that at the start of your relationship, I think you should all, get on the same page, sure. But as far as what Tara was saying, the only thing I would disagree with her on is, especially if you had a Christian marriage in a Christian church and you made an oath before God, we both said we weren't going to cheat. We didn't stay up there saying you were going to do what you want and I was going to be faithful. So if we have set those guidelines on our wedding day, now it's going to be a problem if you even kiss another woman, it's going to be a problem. So I think if you want to be polyamorous, don't get married. If you want to have somebody on the side, don't get married. If you want to be a polygamist, absolutely. So I think we're just dealing with three different situations, and we're talking about polyamory, not necessarily polygamy, which usually is only for very, very, very wealthy men because it is so financially taxing.
I don't have anything to say. It's what you just said, Gil. So, where you stand on these? So, listen, if he take you out to a sports bar and this homie like he 5'10" and his homie 6'5", and you know his homie, I don't know, his homie look like he just got stuff. He just got more stuff going on in life than the friend that you're on a date with. You gonna stop dealing with the friend and just to like double back with the homie? Where you stand on that?
I
Okay,
gotta
thank you.
go, guys. Bye. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody.
You
All right,
too.
make sure you follow me.
No. I don't roll like that. Usually once you've dated one person out of the group, I just try to stay away from the whole group. Like unless God himself calls me, it's like, yo, that one is your husband, that one that you didn't go on a date with, it's not gonna happen. I stay away from the whole group. It doesn't make it, it's awkward, and I just don't roll like that. I don't. As far as the other stuff, I can't speak on that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I pray I'm never in a situation like that. Yeah. But Tara, like, do what makes you happy. Like, get that bag, sis. Get that bag. Get that bag. Like, yeah, I don't really know what to say to that. I mean, we're laughing and making fun of it, but these things like happen for real. And if that's what she wants, I pray she gets it. As long as she's happy, that's all that matters, right?
She already got it. She not getting
Oh,
she,
period.
her
Period.
man is exclusive. But she was
Somebody want to hear the
No,
clip again,
no, we
though.
don't. Don't. I'm blocking this person because why would you do that? Why would you do that?
hey, no, but but like, okay, I understand. Like I said, again, I'm not advocating for the man to step out at all. I'm not advocating for that.
I know.
All I'm saying is that a lot of women be thinking like when they get in certain positions that they can go back out into the dating market and
Mhm.
like still have the same like opportunities with the same men, and that's just not true. So again, like she said, if you are in a very comfortable situation, and listen, I'm not me personally. I don't look at someone that has the mindset of tarot as less than or like she has less self respect or less self worth. Like I understand what she's saying because like again, a lot of these women, most of these women in this type of situation, you don't want to go back to the workforce. You're enjoying your life
Mhm.
as is, and you want to continue living that way. And if you know it's going to be significantly harder for you to live that way if you go back into the dating market, like she
Yeah.
said, weigh your options. Like what is it really worth it at the end of the day?
I
Like she
mean,
said,
like she said, like even in monogamous relationships, men or women cheat and the other partner stays. So if
right.
you're gonna stay, you might as well,
Exactly.
get that
You're gonna
bag.
forgive at the end of the day. If you really gonna forgive, and whether you forget or not, but if you're going to forgive, then what's the point? Like she said, they be going through the phone, showing up at the job, doing all this extra stuff just to stay at the end of the day. So if you're gonna stay, bro, just make it a situation to where you know what's going on and keep living your life. Accept it for what it is. But I don't know. That's just where I stand on it.
Yeah. Oh, Zaria was asking what's everybody's idea of cheating? Anything
Um,
that you can do in your partner's presence, emotionally, physically, like everything.
I think as long as like even if it's not even just being not even just limited to physical, but as long as you're conscious of what you may be doing or who you may be communicating with or what you may be doing with someone, I think that's like cheating. That's just how I feel. What about you?
Anything that disrespect your partner and disrespect your relationship is cheating. I don't care if it's a little Instagram message. I don't care if it's you tapping a picture. I don't care what it is. Anything that disrespects your partner and disrespects the relationship is cheating.
See, but look, you talk about Instagram messages, and Gail and I and some other people had a conversation like some weeks back about that. I was asking them about social media, and I was asking them. I think Zaria, I was talking to Zaria too. I was like, okay, so we in 2022, and we all got cell phones. Like, I'm on an iPhone 13 Pro Max right now. I'm sure y'all on iPhones too. Like, there's dating apps. Like, in all these social media apps, these social media apps are dating apps. Like, TikTok is a dating app, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, all these things are dating apps. Like, people be like, "Oh, this is not real life." No, this is real people. Like, I'm a real person. Like, all of us on
Let
here
me explain this.
we're having a real conversation, and people, both men and women talk to people's girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, and wives all the time on social media.
So
So
I watched this video, and this guy was like, they were talking. It was a few guys, and the guy was like, "Why did you get upset when your girl told you she gave her Instagram out to some guy that was trying to talk to her? One, you have a boyfriend, and the man was trying to talk to you. Why would you give him anything? Two, he explained that, and I didn't even think about this, but on Instagram, you could text, you could call, you
yeah,
post stories." So that man knows, like, whoever it is that's trying to get at you knows when you out with your friends, where you're at, because you could post your location. He could text you. He can message you. He could look it through your pictures, like, all the way back. Like, he has so much access to you now. And you're saying, oh, it's just social media. Just because he doesn't have your cell phone numbers, he has your Instagram, which is like way more access. Like with your phone, he can't look into your past. He can't look at where you went to college. He can't look at any of your photos, your friends, none of that. But with Instagram, he can.
listen, and I'll say this, then I'll shut up and let's see y'all talk. I was telling Gail and them, I was like, and not every woman or not every man, like if they are in a relationship with someone, not everyone is monitoring what their partner is doing on social media, like what they may be liking and commenting on and things of that nature, trying to pay attention to like who they're following and things like that. But I'm like, bro, we are living in an age where people got legit burner accounts. So like a man will have a whole girlfriend and he'll have his regular page where he'll be following whoever he's following, and including his girl, and she can see everything. And then these men and what they call them finstas, y'all. They call them finstas. People be having whole finstas that like their friends don't know about, and they in all these other communities, and they just use their finsta. Man, listen, they got private pages. Like, this is the world that we're living in today. So like at the end, and this is what I always tell people, especially as a man, if you know that you're dealing with an attractive woman, please understand and accept the fact that she has men writing her every day. It's up to her if she wants
Every
to.
day.
It's up to her if she wants to entertain it or not. But you better be don't think you about to be with a girl that's even semi decent and she don't have a man and she don't have men hitting her up every day. Like, I know, listen, I know what it is. I know what it is with every situation with me. Like, I know what it is. Like, and you just accept it. Like, unless you just insecure, like if you just think that, and I say this, nobody cares about you having a boyfriend or girlfriend nowadays. Like, people can know, you can post them. People are still gonna try you. People are not gonna
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you don't take a shot.
yes, exactly. People are gonna try you and see if you go or not. Like,
It's crazy.
bro, men will be hitting up women for 3 years talking about, hey, hello, hi, and they'll never respond.
Talking to themselves in the, in
I
the
know women.
DMs.
I know women that have showed me. Man, I tell y'all what.
Bruh, every woman has that story. You could ask any woman in this chat comment section right now, and they could send you a screenshot. I promise you.
No, I've had female friends that I have shown me, but I even this past July, one of my female friends just showed me like her Instagram request, like her request though, not messages, like her request.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff from like all the way from last year. She hadn't even opened yet. It's grown men in there talking about darling and how you doing, sweetie.
Darling.
This shit crazy. Oh my god! Listen, fellas. If you don't want to get anxiety, if you don't want to lose 20 pounds overnight, do not go through your girl's phone. Don't try to find out if you with an attractive woman. Just know and understand that men are hitting her up, okay, and accept it for what it is. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. CEO, bro, I couldn't even bring you up the other night. I don't even know if I want to bring you up when we had this topic, but what you got to say about what Miss Tyrese said, bro? Because I know you was not jacking it the other night.
What she in the like bring up real quick.
No, she's not here. She's not here right now.
Damn, I might just save it for her then. So let me do this. I'm gonna switch it up because we've been talking about the women for a minute. So I gotta let you know about these sorry red men. Can you go back to the picture of Buddy?
Yeah, I will. All right.
Yeah. Show your boy for me real quick.